Alright, what's good YouTube? We're back with some more content for you guys today.
It's a cop! It's a cop! It's a cop! Oh no, bro, it's a cop! It's a cop! Ah! It's a cop!
Booger sugar. What is booger sugar? You know what the booger sugar?
Twin turbo.
Oh my goodness!
You doing, Doug?
We're going to be wrapping two 2018 Audis, S4 and a RS4. They're pretty nice. I like them. Let me cut the other light on real quick so y'all can see better. Okay, obviously, yeah, like a roof is like, yeah, that's like easy. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying it's not easy, but there's some steps you should take when doing a roof wrap, especially if you're gonna do it with an antenna and you want to do it properly, and you want it to be good quality and last long. A lot of people that they oftentimes do is other wrap shops will cut around it and like do a little tuck in here. Over time, it can pull away and the edges will curl up and it'll recede back from over time. And it's not as good as the quality as removing this antenna and wrapping all the way around to the very edge of the cutout for the antenna. And yeah, I'll show you what we're talking about so that you'll get it. All right, step one, let's get back to it. First, we're gonna remove them.
You gotta tell the people that, you know, usually you can reach the bolt from here, right? Taking this.
Yeah, let me get on the other side so we can actually get a better view.
All right, so in order to get the antenna off, you can, you know, get the screw from here. You get to take this down and the screw's right there. But on this newer model, 2018, you can't even see the screw. The screw's all the way back here.
You can't?
So no, you can't see it.
That's even worse.
You can't even like reach it with your hand. So anyways, you gotta take the handles off. There's just pretty much two clips right here that come off, and then you pull the handle off. Same thing with that side, and then we just gotta remove this pillar right here. There's two pillars.
Oh, that's the one that I read was the pain, the C pillar.
Yeah, and then we just put this whole thing down, and then we gotta reach the cables. I don't know where the cables go.
They should be on this side. I was reading online. It should be on this side.
Because I saw another one online. They split. One goes that way, one goes that way. So you gotta remove both sides. So.
Some of them have three.
So yeah, I don't know. We gotta figure that out. But anyways, I'll keep you guys updated.
All right. Sergio, what is the fit right now? What is the fit?
Nickel and dimes.
Nickel and dime. That's the nickel and dime fit. Quick update, quick update. Oh, I thought you had the roof drop.
No.
I guess on these newer Audis, everything for the antenna
Connected up.
is connected right here.
To the antenna.
So the C pillars don't have to come up actually. Because in the other models, majority of models of Audis, the connectors, so it'll usually be 2 or 3. And 2 will drop down here, 1 will drop down there. Or all 3 will drop down on one of the sides with the C pillar. But everything is right there. So all we have to do is drop the headliner. And we can disconnect all the connectors that are here in the middle. And unbolt the antenna. And it'll come right out.
Well, I suggest for the headliner to come down, so you don't crease it, just pop the top of the seat pillar off, so it like makes it easier to come down, and you have enough access to reach up here. And up here is probably a T-Torque, or what do we have, T30?
Yeah, T25, I was about to say 25, 26.
30,
yeah,
one of those. Yeah, it looks like a 30, but
yeah.
we're about to find out.
Your nose looks like a 40.
55.
55. Slowly but surely. Slowly but surely.
It's like never ending, man. It's like Mr. Elastic.
There we go. Alright, so you want to get this out very carefully to make sure you don't damage it or anything like that. And yeah, here goes the connectors on them. We're gonna pop these little tabs off, get the connectors off. Up next, we got a nice little clean spot for us to wrap around. Like we were saying earlier, and when he wasn't here, I was telling you guys earlier, this antenna coming off lets us be able to wrap to the very edge, which makes for a clean install, so that it won't be peeling back or bubbling, or just, it'll look a lot neater. And also, you don't risk damaging the paint because you're trying to cut around it and make things work that you could just do the proper way, like this. Take the antenna out and cut to the edge. So let's lay the wrap down. You want to clean within like a 3-inch, 4-inch parameter from around the roof, because if you ever have to make adjustments and pick up the roof wrap and move it over some, you don't want to pick up dirt and then put it on the roof, because then it's not going to stick like it should. But you just want to make sure everything is really, really clean. Tape some rubbing alcohol and just give this a good wipe down and make sure there's no dirt particles or anything like that. Alright guys, so right now we're laying lifeless tape down in the creases because it doesn't have the little trim piece I was talking about. If it did, you would have cleaned in there really deep and wrapped over to the trim and went under it, then we would have cut it so the trim piece goes back on top for a clean install. But this just has a small roof lining in it, so what we're going to do is lay the lifeless tape down, so when we're done, just fill it right up. Alright, so after you lay the lifeless tape down, you want to go over that area with a little bit of alcohol because your hand does have oils on it. And it's dirty because you guys are just
Nasty.
dirty people. Yeah, nasty, like you said. Dirty, nasty people, man.
Chinos.
Yeah, cappuccino, cappuccino, macchiato, latte. Yes.
Mandingo.
Mandingo. So after that, you want to take a rag and clean the area. This with alcohol real quick. And now we can lay down the vinyl. Alright, so what we did is we laid the wrap down, obviously, as you can see. And when you're doing it, because this is a rounded surface, it's not flat and even, you're going to want to have to take the stress and tension. As a matter of fact, Sergio, can we show them real quick? Come here. Lift this up and like show them how, like, when you lay it down, it doesn't lay down evenly.
Gold glass in it.
So like when you just put it down, all right, now just put it down regularly. You see how this is like, it's evenly down, but it's not bringing all the tension out. What you want to do is you want to lift it up and show them how you pull from each direction, Sergio. You kind of pull down and out to get that tension out the wrap.
Triangle.
Same thing with up here. You just pull this one straight across. This is already stretched long ways. So you just want to get all the tension out your wrap. It's a lot easier if you do it all together as one big piece with like two people. You do one side, they do another. You usually have to get the tension out the front, middle, then back. And all right, on this material, what do we just use?
Just soap and water, so you don't scratch the actual wrap.
Yeah.
Especially in black, it really shows.
Yeah. Some surfaces are more delicate than others, so you just want to put a little bit of soap and water, and you just want to work it back and forth nice and smoothly, and get all the air out. This is the air release wrap, so yeah. So you just want to go around with the squeegee, and we're gonna go make sure things are nice and neat. Work it up, down, up, getting all the air out, nice and easy. And the soap also really helps for like a smooth transition over top of the wrap. Like everything else, getting everything out really nice and smooth.
You need some lube over there.
Yeah, I need some more lube over here. All right, good look. Appreciate that, Jan. Appreciate that. The knifeless tape is gonna make a nice clean cut here. I'm gonna cut out here by hand. We're gonna cut here by hand also, get a nice clean tuck. And the back just drops off with no like trim or weather piecing, so we're just gonna get a nice clean tuck and cut it. Alright, YouTube, quick update. So to do the insides of here, you have to cut a big circle out, lay the insides in, heat them up, lay the insides in very carefully, being careful not to crease it or get any air trapped in it, otherwise you have to pull it up and lay it back down again. Work it in, get even closer, then as you get closer, when you keep working it in, you can cut some more away. For the corners, there's gonna be a lot of tension because you're using the heat to lay the vinyl in. You can cut a slit in the middle to help take the tension off of it and finish laying your vinyl in. Then after that, heat it up some more, get it all situated, and then line everything up to the point that it can get cut around the edge. What you wanna do is take the blade and find the bottom of the edge of where you're wrapping at for where the curve's at. Take your blade, stick it in, go right under, follow through, and it'll help make a clean cut. And then just work it in with your finger afterwards, if there's any bit left over, depending on how much space you left. Anything else?
Yeah, and then post heat it after. So
Yeah. So now better put some heat around the edge of it afterwards, then you're good. Oh yeah, one last thing, knifeless tape.
So you gotta bend it, put pressure, pull, string comes out, and then you just want to continue.
And then after that, you can pick this up right here in the corner and slowly pull this back right here. And after that, you want to work that very thin line that you just cut down onto the paint. And you're good to go. You get a nice, crisp, clean cut line. A little bit of heat.
No, don't do heat.
So you can get it to shape. Oh yeah, and then for the front, you just want to work that front end. We got special tools, wrapping tools and everything to help work that stuff in there to make it nice and clean. You can see how when you finish doing the cut, it's a little bit lifted up right here. You're gonna use that tool to work it in and make it nice and neat. Alright, so these two beautiful Audis are done. Antennas removed, antennas wrapped, properly wrapped, tape lined, nice clean cut in the back, tucked under the very small weather stripping in the front. They look good, looks like glass. Looks very good. Very good quality. Looking very good. Both of them looking really pretty. Up next we got a Mustang for caliper paint, and we're gonna finish some insurance work on TL.